I want to talk to you about the watch night in this video. I want you to understand something that society has tried to disconnect us from for over 400 years. The watch night is important in Black culture. So I want to talk to you about that in this video. And then I'm going to follow up with some videos on some things that you can do during watch night. But first, I want you to understand why it's so important. The watch night represents the spiritual realm, time of the ancestors, the power of God. That's why we use this sacred time to pray, to sing, and be grateful from a spiritual perspective and focus on spiritual things. The sunrise on New Year's Day represents the East. It represents new beginnings, hope, and building for the new year, which is why you have your black-eyed peas for growing prosperity and good luck. Your greens, you eat those on New Year's Day for good health and strength in the new year. Let's get back to our roots, family. Let's get back and tap into the roots of our ancestors. We talk about this a lot. I talk about it, but here is an opportunity to really do it. 2024 is around the corner, so it's time to really start preparing for one of the most sacred times of the year, when the new year crosses over. This is what we are looking forward to. Some people celebrate the new year when the actual season of winter ends and the season of spring begins. But most people celebrate it by the calendar year, January 1st. So whenever you celebrate it, it's okay. It's all right. Let me ask you this. Do you celebrate on January the 1st? Or do you wait until spring to celebrate New Year? Let me know in the comments. Now, I celebrate January 1st, but I'm really considering doing this in the spring of the year to be in alignment with the universe. But I say this to you. If you are serious about hoodoo work in your life, don't bring in the new year with foolishness. 2024 will be one hell of a year for Black people. We are entering some very serious times. It's no time for, no more time for playing around. No more waiting on others. It's about survival. And I think everyone watching this video can agree to that. If you haven't gotten a copy of my 2024 Almanac, you need to go get it. I'm giving you real hoodoo work in this book, not some hocus pocus feel good stuff. I want you to survive in 2024. Save this almanac because it has information, all of it you can use from year to year. It's not just for 2024. It's a collector's item. Make it an heirloom and pass it down to the next generations. It's a tribute and honor to what our ancestors created. So go to my website and order your copy today. I really would appreciate it. A lot of great information to help you out in the new year. But let's get back to the subject of this video. When I was growing up, I loved watch night. Even as a child, I knew that there was something sacred and ancient about what we were doing. The old church house, it was an old, raggedy church house. It had been built by the men in the community. With its wooden floors, it was just perfect for foot stomping. And I loved to hear all the people in the church, they would just start stomping their feet. And everyone clapped their hands in perfect rhythms. And the elders prayed in the old time praying way. And they sang songs that goes all the way back to slavery. Songs you didn't hear them sing during the rest of the year. And I loved every single minute of it because, like I said, even at a young age, I knew that I was experiencing something special during those watch nights, tapping into ancestral roots. And you probably have experienced a watch night too. And if you have, tell me about your experience in the comments. But here is why doing rituals on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day morning is so important. In the very earliest watch nights, the ancestors marched around counterclockwise in a circle, and they prayed and they danced and they sang from late at night, always after sundown, until sunrise the next morning. So after a night of spiritual frenzy, spiritual filled activity, they would all bow down to the rising sun and humbling themselves as they enter the new year. The sunrise of New Year's Day is the most important and the most powerful day clean of the year. Let me repeat that. The sunrise of New Year's Day is the most powerful day clean of the year. So the ancestors believed what you were doing on that special day was what you would reap for the remainder of the year. Now, the plantation owners, they didn't like any of this. They didn't like that our ancestors were focusing on spiritual things. They didn't want them to be spiritually empowered. So they started giving them liquor to celebrate with, started encouraging dance contests and anything to take their focus off of their spirituality. But I'm so glad that not all of our ancestors fell for this. They resisted and continued their watch nights in secret. But let's go deeper. No root worker worth their salt would miss out on doing something special to bring in the new year. This is the hoodoo culture of our ancestors. It's seed time. Be careful what you are sowing for the year. Will you be sloppy drunk or sky high out of your mind? Will you be like my cousin, spending money she don't have on a New Year's night outfit? She's sowing struggle seeds for the year. What are you doing during this time that will determine what you'll be reaping for the rest of the year? I guess she'll be spending money she don't have for the rest of the year. That's how she's starting it out. And listen, I can talk about this because I've done it myself. Oh, I've done it plenty of times. That's why I've learned the lessons and I can share it. So not scolding or judging anyone. But I just want you to understand it is true what our ancestors believed. What you are doing during this time of year, what you're sowing is what you will be reaping for the rest of the year. So what will you be doing during New Year's Eve and New Year's Day? If you're celebrating, hopefully you can slip away and do something special. Hoodoo is about secrecy. Do something that no one but you knows about. If you have family, if you have children, do something to cover your household for the whole year. So like I said, in the next couple of videos, I'm going to share some rituals and some works that you can do for Watch Night and New Year's Day. Please share, please like and subscribe. Thank you for visiting my channel and viewing the videos. Special blessings to you, my friend, for watching this video until the end.